Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Art, channeling messages from Spirit, Infinite Gratitude, Scorpio. All my Scorpio placements, this is your reading. Any and all messages for Scorpio. I like how colorful everything looks. It looks like you're having fun. It looks like very joyful, and it's not for no reason. Like, this is a joyful time for you. This is a celebratory time for you. Give yourself permission to laugh, smile, be present, and enjoy yourself. I hear like childish laughter in the background. Like someone's being childish. Like, it's like really childish. I don't know. It's like these nuts, or like somebody's just being childish. That's what she said. Like, if someone's just being childish. Yeah, a lot of jokes, a lot of like childish jokes. And it's like intentional. Like, whoever it is that's making comments in the background or giggling in the background, it's like they know they're being childish and they're just like laughing. And the thing is that you're not offended or anything. It's something that you can laugh at too, or you can brush off as like humorous. So I see a lot of humor. I see a lot of childish banter, giggling, and I think that's really healthy. I don't think anybody can spoil your fun. I don't think there's anyone who can stop you from having a good time. There may be someone present who may want to like put an end to your celebration, or who wants to like ruin the fun you're having. But I don't think it's possible. I see that presence on the outside looking in, having no way of corrupting, spoiling, or ruining your celebration, your fun. The lightheartedness. I see lightheartedness in your reading. It's like you're able to be less serious. There's like a lighthearted, fun energy. I don't see like a whole bunch of personal offenses. I don't see any personal offenses. Like, for some reason I heard a giggle, and I heard like a really childish comment, like these nuts, or that's what she said, or something stupid childish like that. But it's like nobody's offended. At least in your reading, Scorpio, there's no one here who's offended by anything. It's like, if anything, I hear you making another remark that creates laughter, that creates like a teasing energy. It's a lighthearted, playful energy, and there is no like personal offenses here. It's like nobody's taking anything personal. Like, you could be going back and forth teasing someone, or you could be getting teased by somebody, and like there's just like this lightheartedness where you're not taking anything that they say personally. If anything, you find them funny, or you're laughing at them, and they're not taking that personal. They're finding it funny. Or whoever it is that you're engaging with, you might be engaging with someone in like a playful, lighthearted way. Or you could just be in this energy yourself with the divine. but I see like a safe space that you're in, Scorpio, because this is very, I would consider this sacred, but you're in a safe space where you can be childish, you can be playful, you can be lighthearted. You don't have to worry about offending anybody or someone taking things personal. It's something about the time and space that you're at or in right now. There's this room to be expressive, to show your personality, to show your humorous side, and you're liberated and you're free to be yourself, and it's very pleasant. There are quite a few people on the outside looking in. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about almost like 6 figures here that are like on the outside looking in. This person is on the outside looking in. This is someone who would get really offended by certain things, or who wouldn't take things, lightly, or would feel personally attacked in some way. They're on the outside. This person isn't looking in. This person is present. I don't know. Let me get into it. This person is on the outside looking in. This is someone who finds certain things, offensive to them personally, and they are not able to participate in what it is that you're participating in. Or either this person doesn't want to participate, or this person wants to participate, but it's not to contribute to the joy. Like, they don't have anything nice to say, or they don't have any jokes, or they don't have a comeback or something. I don't know what that is about. Or here's someone who may wish they could be a part of what's going on with you, Scorpio, but they're on the outside looking in. And then here are people like trying to get as close as they can, but they're on the outside looking in. Like I said, this is a safe space. This is a sacred space. This is exclusive. Not everybody is going to be able to participate, and that is 100% okay and healthy. You don't want to invite the wrong people to certain events. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like a specific kind of space. This is like an exclusive kind of space. There's events for all kinds of people. You got to find your place. You got to find your tribe. You got to find your community. You know what I'm saying? This is where Scorpio is. This is what Scorpio is doing. This is what feels the best for Scorpio. This is what's pleasant and joyful for Scorpio. There are others who aren't going to enjoy the same things that you enjoy, who aren't going to be entertained by the same things you're entertained by. And it's just really important that you live for you, Scorpio. At the end of the day, there's going to be people who disapprove of you. There's going to be people who don't see the world the same way. And that is 100% the way it's supposed to be. And I don't feel any type of way towards anybody who doesn't want to be a part of this space that you're in. This is really perfect for you. This is really beautiful for you. This is really joyful for you. Don't give that up. Don't sacrifice that to appease anybody. I think it's really valuable that you prioritize yourself and you give yourself permission to go to events like this, or be in safe spaces like this, where you can really express yourself and you can be more free in your expression. I don't want anybody or anything to hold you back from having fun, from enjoying your life in these healthy, fulfilling ways that serve you. Scorpio. Honestly, if there's anybody present who doesn't like what it is that you do or say, then I feel like they should avoid you at all costs. I feel like they should keep their distance. But at the end of the day, do not sacrifice your joy to appease people, especially people who aren't a part of your sacred space. Especially people who aren't a part of this sacred space. They have spaces for them. How can I help you?
You can't have clothes. She has a shape.
All right. You can put that back for me, please. Like I said, there are spaces for there's a space for everybody. There's a sacred, safe space for us all. So I feel like whoever this person is, it's like they have a space. I'm getting so much. All right, so there's somebody here who wants to like interrupt your fun and your joy, but they have their own space. Like, I just want this person to go back to their space, their safe space, where they can, feel this way. However, they achieve this frequency, that's like totally their business. Like, I have no idea who this person is associated with, who this person deals with behind this wall here. It's like not relevant to Scorpio, because Scorpio has their space where they can feel fulfilled or be fulfilled. So I just wish this person would go be fulfilled and joyful in their space that they have. They have a space, so it's like there's no need for them to be in your space and spoil your fun or spoil the joy. They've got a space for themselves, and it's a great space for them. It's really healthy with this yellow and this light energy. It's giving, they have a sacred, healthy space where they can achieve this frequency, but it's like they want to invade your space. But I don't see this person able to invade your space. Like I said, it's giving on the outside looking in. And the thing is, it's like, if it's fulfilling, why would you want to invade someone else's space? If you have your own, you have your own space, you have your own community. Okay, it's giving, you got your community, you have your church, you have your family, your friends, you have whatever occupies the space that gives you so much freedom, enlightenment, fulfillment, joy, peace, whatever, what have you. Like, why would you even leave? Why would you leave that space? Why would you invade someone else's space? And I feel like it's really profound that the figure here is like completely exposed. I think they're embarrassed. Oh, the thing is, I don't think they realize like how exposed they are. This is hard to read. This is a difficult energy to read. I don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe this is ignorance. I think this has to be ignorance. Like, this person doesn't even realize how exposed they are to us. This person doesn't realize how good they got it. This person doesn't realize like what they have is such a great thing. They really should stay there. Ignorance. It's got to be ignorance. The beautiful thing about it is that at any time they can go back into their sacred space and be fulfilled. I don't think it's really enjoyable for them to be outside of it. They don't look happy. They don't look like they're having a good time. So I don't think it's going to take long for this person to realize that it's better for them to stick to what they know, or go back to what they know, go back to the basics, or return back to what works for them, do what works for them, what they know is best. It shouldn't be hard. I don't think it's going to take long. Then you have a presence here. It's like, I really, really don't like this energy because it feels very invasive. It feels inappropriate. Like people just like listening for like, it's fault finding, and it's like, I don't know. It's not good. It's like they're listening for something. It's like as soon as they hear something, like everything's okay until you guys get a little too loud, or it's like it's all good until they don't like what they hear, or I don't know. But the thing is that they are like entirely invested in whatever it is that you're doing, Scorpio. So they have their own space as well. I see them in their space. See, this person done stepped out of their space and completely exposed themselves, stepped out of their comfort zone, and they're not having a good time. And at some point, they're going to go back home, or they're going to leave. They're going to go back to where it's comfortable, where they feel safe. So that's no big deal. Like they're just, curious and want to see something for themselves. And, if it's not for them, then they're going to go back to what they know. And it's all good. But for these people, it's like they're going to sit here and listen the whole event. They're going to like watch from a distance this entire time, this whole day, or this whole however long, you're in your sacred space. It's like they're going to sit outside the door and listen the entire time. They're not going to get involved with themselves in their space within their community. It's like their objective is to watch you closely, almost like they're, what's the word? Surveillancing you. Oh, that's the word right there. It's like you're being surveillanced while you're having a good time, while you're having fun. And they're going to stand outside the door the entire time while you're, doing whatever it is that you do, looking for any signal or sign to cast judgment, interrupt. I don't know. But I see like a surveillancing kind of energy. And obviously they're not having a good time. See, that's the thing. None of these people are having a good time. None of these people are able to like participate in the frequency that you're at. Outside looking in energy. So yeah, you may be being surveillanced by random strangers or people who definitely aren't a part of your community. These people aren't a part of your environment here. It's like a different group. It could be a different group with, yeah, thank you, Spirit. Oh, let's go. It's a group of people with different ideas of fun, different ideas of fulfillment, completely focused on Scorpio and Scorpio's group. It's like they can't enjoy themselves. They have to watch you and your group of people, and they're not having a good time. They feel like this is something they have to do. They have to surveillance you while you gather. It's like you and your people gather. Maybe you guys do this once a year or so. You and yours, you get together. You share love, you share experiences, you share the bliss, you share the joy with each other. There's like a like-mindedness here. So there's definitely like this community or this sense of community. And these people have a sense of community and like-mindedness as well, except they're just not having as much fun. They're not having fun, or they're like deciding not to. They're surveillancing you guys. Ooh, it's giving like a really like don't look, but listen. Like they all agree like not to look at what's going on, but to listen. I don't know how this plays out for you, Scorpio, but it's like they don't believe in like looking at you while you're doing the certain activities with your people, or they're not going to like watch the show or watch the performance or watch whatever it is that's going on here with you in your community, within your community, but they're going to listen for certain things, and they're going to spend the entire time just sitting outside the door listening with their eyes closed. So that's that. But like I said, the most important valuable piece of information here is that nobody's intruding. Nobody's able to disrupt your joy. If anything, it's very validating, because it's like this lady done stepped out of her comfort zone butt naked. So y'all just, the jokes just get worse. It's not like this person is able to come and destroy or corrupt. Like if this person were to be like, what are y'all laughing about? I mean, that would just add to whatever it is that y'all got going on. So I don't think sis is going to come and try to disrupt the event here, because it's not possible. She would probably add to the laughter, add to the celebration. And I feel like these people may be a little bit less ignorant. I think these people are a little bit smarter than this person. I feel like this person is much more ignorant than these people. I don't know what their deal is. I really don't know what the deal is. But as you can see, they're keeping their distance. They're just there. And then there's this presence. And they're looking away. Oh, no. They're in their own little world. They have a sacred space too. There's someone here, they have their space too, but I feel like they're more like introverted. They're in their own little world. Like they don't want to be a part of, what you're doing, and that's absolutely, totally, perfectly okay. They have like their mind to explore. They're in their own little world. So yeah, so we went over that. I feel like there's more to this card. I feel like, oh, this is so different. This is someone who's in their own little world. They're looking from the outside, looking in, but it's like they are feeding off of your joy, Scorpio, in a healthy way. So it's like they're not a part of everything, but maybe they hear about certain things, or they get word of like what happened that day, and they like hearing about it, like who performed or what happened. They like hearing about it, but I don't know if they're ready to like be a part of it. I don't know if they know how to like be a part of it. So that's different. I feel like this person imagines what it would be like to hang out with you and your friends, or be a part of your group. I think they are content just knowing that people like you exist, people like you and your community exist, or that this place is available. It's like, if I ever feel like it, I can always join this community. It looks like a good fit for me. Maybe this is where I should be. Maybe this is where I should go. But they haven't decided yet. That's beautiful. I mean, I'm not gonna put a whole bunch of. I'm not gonna throw a whole bunch of opinions out there. I'm not an opinionated person. Like, as a reader, I don't ever want to be judgmental, and I don't ever want to be opinionated, especially about other people I don't know. Thank you, Spirit. As a reader, it's like, people are people, and you got your space, you got your community, you got the events that you go to, the places where you are fulfilled, and everybody should have a community or a space. And there's someone here who doesn't seem to have a community or a space, but they're thinking about joining yours or something. Hey, that's that. And you got people surveillancing you, thinking that y'all doing something wrong, thinking that y'all selling drugs, something, illegal is going on. It's people surveillance and not having a good time, wasting the entire day watching y'all, thinking that something is, illegal going down and up in here. And that's that, I'm not judging them. And then you got this person exposed, butt ass naked, stepped out of their house, don't even realize how crazy they look. That's that, no judgment. Then you got this really highly sensitive person who cannot handle being in that kind of space, in that kind of environment, looking away completely, turning their back completely, avoiding being around you and your friends. And that's that, no judgment. No, I don't have an opinion. I don't have an opinion. I just want Scorpio to have a good time. I'm not saying I don't have opinions. I do. And if I feel like it's worth mentioning, I'll mention it here on my channel. But like I said, I try to avoid being opinionated and judgy. Like, everybody got their rights to feel and be the way they are. You never know. You never know what makes a person behave certain ways. The last thing you want to do is judge too quickly. But the first thing you want to do is be aware that everybody is there, existing, being themselves. Like, we're aware of these people. We're aware of this person. We're aware of this person. And I really, really want to emphasize that. Like, we see you, and when you're ready, like, we're here. definitely want to give this person inviting energy, good vibes, like show this person love. Like that's just the direction I feel called to go in when in this reading. Like definitely want to like focus more on this energy or this kind of person. You definitely want to invest time into the right people, you know? Like you need a family, you need a community, you need a set, I'm not even gonna like, I'm not gonna say you need a family, but like, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, if this person is looking for love, community, I would think that Scorpio is a part of a space that is inviting. Like, definitely want to invest time in the right people. I mean, I wouldn't invest a second into this person. I wouldn't invest a millisecond into this person. There's no way I could invest into these people. I mean, if I were to advise you, like, where to put your time and energy, there's no way of investing into these people. I mean, that's like a no-brainer. But I wouldn't have a millisecond to give to this lady. I wouldn't have a millisecond to give to this person. I mean, I don't want to hurt him. I wouldn't want to hurt him. Her. Whoever this person is. You know what I'm saying? Discernment, Scorpio. Discernment, and that's it. You know where to put your time and your energy. And I'm just so in love. I'm just so in love. I am so in love. Like, you don't want to be forceful. You don't want to say, get your butt over here. Like, you don't want to be, you don't want to do too much, but it's like you gotta just love from a distance and be like inviting. Like, a part of me wants to just like grab their hand and be like, just come on. They're not ready, or maybe they're shy. But I see someone like imagining what it's like to be your friend or be a part of your group or something like that. I don't know why they're on I don't know. Because maybe it might not work out. So of course, obviously you want to be like, you want to share the love and everything, but it's like you gotta meet people where they're at. And like, it's totally healthy to just let it go. But I do really love this energy. I love this person's presence is much more amicable, pleasant to read. Discernment. Like, I can hear this person saying like, this, thank you, spirit. Yeah, oh, that's so cool. That is so cool, because I'm over here like, bring your butt over here. And then this person is literally responding to me. And they're like, yeah, but it's not really my thing. Like, y'all have fun. Like that's so cool to me. That is so awesome. Like, y'all have fun, like, but I'll pass. Maybe not tonight, maybe not today. All right. This person is not judgmental. I don't feel any like judgment coming off of this person at all. If anything, they're inspired by Scorpio and what Scorpio has got going on over here. But they're content where they're at, and I wouldn't want them to disturb that and like try to force themselves into this group or force themselves to be a part of something, you know, if they don't feel like it's organically a space where they can welcome themselves into. Like it's gotta happen organically, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise it wouldn't even be worth doing. It wouldn't even be worth going if it's like an uphill battle. If it's like an uphill battle trying to be a part of something, then it's like, what's the point? Like if it's so anxiety inducing trying to like insert yourself into something, like it's no longer even where's the value in that? So I would encourage this person to take their time getting to know you, or observing from the outside looking in. I think it's a beautiful energy, and I think it's very fertile, and I feel like this person, like there's gonna be like somebody else is gonna become a part of your family, or somebody else is going to like become a part of your community, and your community is growing. What? Your community is growing. Like there's a family here, there's a community here, there's like a safe space here, there's a sacred space here, and it's really on a high frequency. There's a lot of joy here, and I feel like it's growing, it's expanding. There are like other communities competing with you, or there's like other groups of people competing with you, surveillancing you, like trying to like get you guys shut down or something. OMG. And then there's this person right here, like, whoa, OMG. Like, go back in your house, please, before you get laughed at. But I wouldn't even say that to this person. Like, I would probably, I don't know. I don't got nothing to say. I don't got nothing to say other than wow. I don't know. I just really want this person to like, let's move on. Anyway, yeah, I've been leaving this person alone. I've been leaving this card alone. Like, I mean, don't nobody want to mess with this person. I mean, come on now. Almost done. You see? Okay. Okay, Scorpio, we're going to wrap up your reading right here. Your community is growing. You got people who are trying to compete with you and stuff.
She's a bad day. She's a bad day. She got a bad day.
But I think it's like, it's just a shame they're not having any fun doing that. That's no fun. It's no fun being a part of this group. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. I think it's just beautiful how this community and this space that you're in is expanding. And there's a lot of potential. You guys have a lot of potential to grow. But Spirit wants you to be aware of everybody. Spirit wants you to be familiar with, you know, the different kinds of people in the world. And Spirit wants you to know your place. And Spirit wants to know where you belong. Spirit wants you to have a community. Spirit wants you to have a safe space. Spirit wants you to be in a sacred space, and you are. So infinite gratitude. That's beautiful. I wouldn't sacrifice this for the world. I wouldn't give this up for anything. I think this is actually a really abundant thing that you have access to, that you're a part of. And I love how inviting this energy feels. Like, just being your reader here, it's just like I want to invite this person, and I don't want to be pushy. I want, you know, you know what I'm saying? I want you guys to continue to flourish and thrive and grow the way that you are. And I'm really grateful to even read for you. So it's cool being a part of that. Peace. Talk to y'all soon.